Yeah, hello everyone. Back again for another video. Yeah, right now we're in downtown Newcastle and it is Sunday. It's 2:45 p.m. I did not check the temperature. Just from the feel of it, I'd say it's roughly 17, 18 degrees. Might be a little bit warmer, not sure. Yeah, but yeah, here we go. We're on our way. Yeah, I'm going to try not to stick too close to the buildings. I mean, it's just so tight and restricting when you walk so close to the buildings and stuff. There's so much that you can't really see. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stay a little further out, just so that you can see a little bit more. Now, I'm kind of in two minds as to where to go to the yesterday I took some yesterday I took some video of the Tyne Bridge and the river, and I was thinking about going back down there today. Maybe I should save it for tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking, and I guess I've already made up my mind on this because I'm going in this direction. So yeah, I'm going to take you on a walk that I have taken quite a few times, and just this is the shopping area around here in Newcastle, I think. But we spent quite a bit of money around here, and as you can tell, there's usually lots and lots and lots of people walking around here. This is a busy corridor, and what I like about it is that there's no vehicle traffic and stuff. You have a huge amount of space where a huge amount of people can walk and get the exercise. And I mean, people can also get to interact with each other, which is a good thing. I mean, it's a lot easier, a lot better when you have a large space like this, as opposed to like those small sidewalks and stuff. Yeah. As you can see, there's lots of stores around here, lots of opportunity for shopping. Lots of people walking around.
You know the entrance from yeah, and I'm rather
So what we're going to do right now, we're going to just walk through the busy area, and I don't know if it's going to get any better as we move in this direction, but I'm planning to go around the University of Newcastle. Now there's lots of different campuses, but I'm planning to go to this particular one where there's a field. It's a walk I've taken quite a few times and stuff, and you may want to consider taking it at some point, one point or another. Yeah, so we're just about to get to the end of this shopping area. I recorded this some time back, but yeah, I didn't get a chance to really go through it and stuff. I'm going to do a little bit of editing to this one, and then I am going to post it. See, this is a tall statue there.
I'm only joking. Fuck that.
Want to make sure that you get a good look at it. See, get a good look at the tower church, and the university behind it. Oh, yeah, the university is all the way over there. Now this is what you're gonna see around this area. You might not find too many people standing, but you'll have a lot of people having picnics and stuff on the grass. At least that's how it was last week when I walked through. Last weekend, that is, when I walked through. Yeah, even here it's still a little busy. Yeah, now we're gonna go into get on this trail. Even today it's busy. I mean, well, it is the weekend, but I think if you have to ask me, this area is always busy. You always have lots of people walking through here. So you're going to see lots of faces.
Go right here.
Yeah, this is a little section of the University of Newcastle where there's a nice walking trail. I'm sure that's why most people are around here just taking their Sunday walk and stuff, getting
Probably wasn't gonna have kids.
a little bit of exercise.
Ready for the rain.
Looks like a library over here. I don't know if you need to be a student to use this library. I'll have to come in here and check at some point. I'm sure being part of the university, the internet service is probably gonna be very good. So I'm going to come over here and see if I could use the library. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably going to be. Yeah, the internet service is probably going to be a lot faster than the city library. But we can test it out. Test it out to see how it goes. More of the University of Newcastle. It's large, folks. We have lots of campuses all over the place. I'm not sure which one is larger. I'm not sure if it's University of Newcastle or if it's Northumbria. I'll have to find out. Maybe somebody watching already knows, and you could just educate the rest of us on it. But I think they're both very large. They both have lots of different campuses and lots of different programs. All depends on what you're interested in. And I don't know. I suspect that the University of Newcastle has a medical program as well. I'm almost certain that they have a medical program, and a lot of their students work at the nearby hospitals. Like, not very long ago, I was in one of the hospitals, and I think there were probably some student nurses who worked there. I recall a few of them talking about being first year nursing students. So, yeah, they do get their training and like live training and experience and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it's good to get live training and experience and stuff when you're studying. It actually prepares you for real world work as opposed to just being in a classroom and just reading from a book. Yeah, this tree just has an interesting shape. I thought I should just stop and look. And there are lots of birds chirping and stuff around here. It's a nice little park. Lots of greenery. And lots of people relaxing, reading, just enjoying the weekend, I suppose, having their little picnics. Why not? One of my primary concerns laying down on the grass here would be like itchiness, but I mean, it might be a different variety and stuff, and there might not be so many insects and stuff, insects to try to feed on you and eat and cause you to itch. Okay, so I finally know what the name of this park is. This is Brandling Park. I haven't been this way. This is probably another part of the university. Um, it's probably another part of the park, but I'm going to go the place I go normally. And I use the word normally very loosely, guys. I only been through this spot twice before, so I'm not sure if that would satisfy the criteria of being something that you do normally. So I think I will do the same walk that I did last weekend. It will be kind of long, so it will make for a very long video. I haven't done one of these in a long time, but hopefully you guys like it. I'm sure based on the feedback, based on the viewership, I'm going to find out whether it makes sense to do something like that again. I mean, it all depends on the viewership. If very few people watch it, then it does not really make much sense to actually spend very much time making such a long video and stuff. It all depends on what you guys think. If I see you spending very much time watching it, I'm gonna make more like it. If you are not interested and you don't really watch it, it means that I have to look at some other options. So you choose. You get to choose. You show me what you want and what you're interested in looking at, and I will make more like those. I mean, this video is kind of a mix. Like we were right in the middle of the downtown shopping area, and right now we're going through an area that's much more isolated, where there aren't so many people. It's more quiet. It's more like a trail where you can go walking and riding or jogging, as you can see someone coming up over there. But it's more on the outskirts and stuff. I mean, if you're feeling like having a more quiet evening, like taking a more quiet walk, you could come along this place. You could see what options you have, right? We could have continued walking along the hard trail, or yeah, there's another trail for cyclists. Clearly you can see the street over there, so you could drive along here. And here you have the soft ground. I mean, if you're into trail running, or you prefer, like, I don't even know if I should really call it soft. I mean, it's pretty solid, but I mean, it's unpaved. So it has less of an impact on your joints. Being unpaved, I think you kind of use more muscles on here because it's not so even, and you kind of need to use more, do more of a balancing action. You get to use your joints a little bit more, work your joints a bit more, and it does not have such a solid impact when you're walking. So I really like the fact that they have something like this where you can walk on an unpaved trail. And sometimes you want to walk in a place where you see no vehicles, where you don't see any vehicles and stuff. And I'm sure that there are places like this. I'm going to have to find them, but I'm sure there are places like this, like some places that are far away from all the vehicles and all the road traffic and all the buildings, places that are not so developed, like you can basically call it wildland or wildlands and stuff like that. I hope at least some folks are enjoying this walk. I hope it interests somebody, and at least you'll know what's available and stuff in this area. And you can decide if you want to, if you want to come out here. Don't know what's over there. It looks almost like, I don't know, a church or something. Not sure. Looks like there's park benches. And it's a little bit overgrown. The grass is a little bit thicker. Grass is a little thicker around here. I mean, that's the one thing, right? Further back there was barely any grass, which means that if it rained, it would be a very muddy walk to try to get through over there. I mean, around here, it would be damp, but there wouldn't be as much mud. It depends. All depends on how much rain comes down and stuff. Anyway, but the grass also means that it would be a little bit slippery. Who knows? I hope the microphone is working. Sometimes I turn it on and for some odd reason it just goes off. I don't know why, but it happened the last time. I'll have to check on that. I'll have to test it a little bit. Yeah, the thing is sometimes you just don't have enough time. Yeah, sometimes you just don't have enough time, and you end up missing things sometimes. Interesting fountain. Don't think it's really in use anymore. It's like at one point you can stop and get water here. You probably still can. After a hard rain, you can after a hard rain. I don't know that you would want to really drink from there. I mean, I don't think it's really maintained. It looks more like a relic from a very long time ago. There was probably a spring around here or something, and people got water from this fountain. Now, I hope you guys are not getting disappointed and stuff because because of where we are. I mean, right now we're away from everything, but at some point we're going to be in another built up area. It's kind of like a small city. It's a good distance from here. I mean, I think the whole walk that I did the last time was probably about 4.5 miles or so. And I went well beyond it. So I mean, you won't be waiting too long to see it, but I mean, as you can tell, we have the option. We could have been walking under the trees, or we could be walking right next to the traffic where it's a little louder, you can see more. But I think this gives you a nice vantage point, and I mean, just to see the tree growth, and I mean, the way they're so well aligned and stuff. Yeah, this took some planning. I think those trees, most of them were probably planted around the same time, which would be a very long time ago. I don't know how old those trees are. It looks like in this case there's even a replacement for one of them. So it looks like this trail is maintained. This is well maintained. They don't just ignore them. Don't just ignore it. And there's just a nice line of trees, a nice groove. It's relatively quiet apart from the sound of moving vehicles and stuff. Yeah, look at this building across the street. Every time I saw something like that, it always makes me think of German architecture, like the German style of building, but I may be wrong. This may just be European. The way I mean, the building style, the decorative style. That exists in Europe. Now here's another fountain, and this one has got more of the missing parts that we could not see on the other side over there. And oh, it's in 1895, and there's water on this side too. So I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can. Yeah. I'm wearing my sunglasses. I can't quite tell what or how it looks on the screen because it's bright outside and I kind of need to protect my eyes a little bit. Yeah, busy road. We'll get there. I may need to use my external battery. I charged it, I brought it, and I charged it just for the purpose and stuff because I mean this is kind of a longer walk and I thought it would be nice if I could have enough charge to get. I mean, there was a area that looked like there was some heavy vegetation. It looked like there weren't too many buildings around there. This is around where I stopped the last time, and so I figure I will go a little further to see what exactly is in this place. Just so that I know, because I mean I am walking. I mean we could we could take a bus to do this, but I don't think it would be as exciting. So I think the walk is a lot better. Yeah, we're coming close to that built up area again, so yeah. Now we could be walking very, very, very quickly at this point, but that would make for a very wobbly video, and so I mean, just in the interest of stability and having a better quality, having better quality footage and stuff, I'm taking my time. Even though I'm walking a little bit briskly, I could be going a lot faster. However, there is no rush, there's no hurry, so I am taking my time. Yeah, now it looks like I'm probably halfway through my battery life on the camera, and yeah, this extra battery pack that comes with it holds a lot of energy and stuff, so I'm not too worried about whether I will have enough charge, because yeah, I have more than enough battery life with that battery pack that I have, so shouldn't be a problem. Let's see, there's a interestingly looking road over here, some buildings. Call it the city center. This is the city center around here. Never been there, but as you can see, we are approaching some homes. There are some houses on this side, and soon we'll be in a shopping. We'll be in a shopping area. Shopping and restaurant style area. It looked amazing, so yeah, stay tuned. This looks like it's been here for a long time. Well, I don't know, it belongs to a bunch of architects apparently. Yeah, so just for anybody who's curious, this is only my second time coming through this area. it looked interesting, and so I thought I should take this walk again. So yeah, now you get to see it. There's an interesting looking building over there. Looks like somebody's house, but looks like some nice architecture and some nice decorating was done. And if you see right next to it, more of that, more of what in my mind, looks like German architecture. I don't know why I think it is. It's probably just European. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. You could see those vertical lines. I mean, you could see the triangular, I don't know if I want to call it an arch or like it's triangular and there's vertical lines going through the middle and stuff. I mean, at least from the videos that I've seen before, they, there's quite a bit of this that I've seen in videos from Germany, and I guess that's probably why I have the idea that this is German architecture or German design. So we're right in the area where there's lots of shops, lots of businesses, lots of restaurants and stuff. It, yeah, I don't know how busy it is today. During the week it might be a little different, but the last time I came here it was the weekend and stuff. So I might have to come back at some point during the week. Should be interesting to see like the differences in usage and stuff, like during the week as opposed to the weekend and stuff, like now. Yeah. Looks like most of the places are closed. I don't know, I thought the last time I was here there were quite a few restaurants that were open. I'm not sure, maybe it was on a Saturday I walked through here instead of a Sunday. I don't know, because it looks like at this point it looks like most of the places are closed. See, well, here's an open restaurant and stuff, so that's a sign of activity. Can't see crowd. Yeah, and there's people eating both inside and out. Lots of vehicles. I don't know, it's very possible that I came here on a Saturday, but I mean, as you can see, there's lots of people walking around here. So it's not all quiet. I'm sure it's busier during the week, but as you can see, the restaurants are open, the restaurants are in use. So there are a few stores that are open, like this one. But most of them are closed. Yeah, one thing that I noticed the last time, um, it looks like a church, but there's a sign saying school for boys. And strangely enough, it looks like excuse me, there is what looks like a restaurant or a bar over there. Yeah, and here's says books back. Looks like it might be a barber. Excuse me. There's a shopping center apparently. So let's see what it's called. Go Gosforth shopping center. So could we be in Gosforth? Could this be the name of this place? There's another little restaurant with lots of foliage and stuff to, I'm sure, to dampen the noise from vehicular traffic and stuff. It's a nice little area. Thought I should share it with you. It's like some nice historical designs, very old buildings. There's look, this looks like a church, but it could be a house. 1882. Well, community foundation, I'm not sure. But it's designed like a church. We still have enough battery life, so should be fine. Yeah, Gosforth fire station. So this area must be called Gosforth. So we just walked all the way from the city center in Newcastle, and we're now in Gosforth. Yeah, man, looking at this, it's kind of mixed use. On one side, looks like it's mainly residential. On the other side, looks like there is business. Yeah, the one thing I have to say is, I mean, these buildings here, they're just so close to a busy road and stuff. Must be lots of noise, and I mean, it is possible to dampen all the noise from the road and stuff. If if the windows are properly insulated and you have proper insulation, you have sufficient carpeting and everything like that, everything is properly sealed, you may be in these buildings and you would not even be able to tell that you're on the side of a busy road. So it all depends on how much work is put into the finishings of the buildings. Yeah, I may soon have to add my other battery. It's it will take a little while, but I think probably halfway through, the battery. So this has got really good battery life and stuff. I mean, for the amount of working we've done so far, the battery life is very good. Now, if you could see, there's a school or something. It's a field that's over there. Yeah, and I'm not sure what that is on that side. Um, the Regent Center office. I'm not sure. I am glad that I only wore a t-shirt. I mean, it's a little bit breezy right now, but if I had worn a sweater, I would have been very warm right now, very hot. So, if you had to ask me right now, it probably is either 20 or 21 degrees right now. And I'm talking centigrade. You can do the math and stuff and convert it to Fahrenheit. Yeah, right now we have some competing food stores right next to each other. Yeah, time for the battery pack. I'll put it on right now. Yeah, it's going to make my camera a little bit heavier, but at least I won't have to worry about running out of battery. Apparently the way this works is that it uses up the battery pack first, and then it switches over to the actual camera battery. At the same time it charges the camera battery, so it's an interesting concept. I don't know, would you do this walk? Would you take this walk if you were in this area? Or would you just drive? It's up to you. I mean, I do not mind the walk. I could take a bus, but I do not mind the walk. Even if I had a bus pass and stuff. And there's an Indian restaurant and stuff. I'll have to try this at some point. Look at this over there, guys. Man, just the building, the architecture, the design. It's interesting. Shapes of all the windows. Yeah, there's more of it over here, but it's not as easy to see with all the foliage and stuff. You can see it's probably the same company or the same architect who designed all of this. Yeah, the curved windows, and makes for just a little bit more space inside the house. And on this side here's some even more of that design. You can see it's even better from here. Yeah, if you look at the buildings on the left side, and right there it's looks almost like a strip mall. And then we have residential buildings again. Yeah, this will be a long video. I hope you guys watch it. I don't know if there are many people who recorded this path that I've taken there, so I hope it's something that's of interest to the folks who use YouTube. I think we're coming very close to the area where I stopped and turned around. Might be a little bit further, but I don't know if you can tell, but if you look in the distance, you can see that there is heavy vegetation a little bit further up. And I decided to turn around when I got to a certain tree. But today I want to go further. I want to go much further today. This little roundabout. Let's see. Some interesting architecture in the distance over there. More of that, excuse me, quote unquote German style design. I don't know if it actually is, but that's what it makes me think of. It might not be. It might just be a European style. But those lines, they're very fascinating and they catch your attention. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm thinking about it so much. I went way further than this area the last time I was here. Look here, you can see another restaurant, and that's open in a little overpass. 3 Mile Gosforth, 1948. And there's a hotel. And look, there's a trail that goes in there. I don't know where it goes to. It's something that I can check out at one of these days. Yeah, we're coming closer to the spot where I stopped the last time. It was beyond this wall. There was kind of a gnarled looking tree that I stopped and gave a high five. And then I turned around. So it's a little further up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. That might be a small gated community and stuff. Or it might be large. I'm not sure how far in it goes. But it looks interesting. That nice archway. It's amazing, and there's a speed limit. 25 miles per 20 miles per hour. Not sure where I got the idea of 25 when it clearly says 20. Yeah, I know I'm walking on the bike trail. I think if I walked on the regular trail, you'd be seeing so much of the wall that it would make the short less interesting. So I figure the bike trail makes more sense. You get to see more. There's a lot more in the image. So I don't know what that is. There might be a. This might be the home of a football club or something. Northern FC, or is it? Could that be squash? I don't know. FC usually means football club. Yeah, it's hard to say. All right, switching hands. My arm is a little bit tired. So left hand. I don't know how stable my left hand is. We'll find out. Should be pretty stable. Should be stable enough. But yeah, more of that architecture. Curved windows and the apparent German looking shingle type thing. Could this be where I stopped the last time? Could this be the tree? I don't know. I might have gone further. I almost feel like I walked, on the way back, I walked next to those buildings there. So I think I was a lot further up. I think where I stopped, there was kind of like a fork in the road, and I was pretty close to an area that looks unpopulated. I mean, it looked like an open field, like just heavy vegetation without any houses. That's what it looked like and stuff when I stopped. So if we're here, I think I'm, I think I must have gone a lot further. I am certain that I went a lot further. We'll see. Yeah, I didn't actually set my watch to like an exercise setting, but I'm almost certain that it is recording my steps. So it'll be interesting to see how many steps that I take today. I feel almost certain like I passed all of this the last time. We'll find out. This should be, I'm hoping it's stable enough for you. I feel like this is almost like the best way to hold this camera, like to hold it vertically. I think there are so many ways that you can like be off on the angle and stuff. But when you have it like this, I'm holding it horizontally and stuff. And I mean, the gimbal just adjusts to how you're holding it. And so I think like there's less chance of you missing something with lateral movement. And I mean, the other option you have is to tilt vertically, whether that's up or down. And when you do that, I mean, you. I feel like you have more control over the vertical movement as opposed to when you're holding the camera vertically. You kind of need to move so much in order to see something a little bit higher. You need to rotate it so much to see something a little bit higher. You're holding it vertically. If you're holding it flat and horizontally, like I'm holding, like it's in my hand, I don't think it. Yeah, my hand doesn't help. Sorry, I realized that. Yeah, just believe me, I'm holding the camera horizontally as opposed to vertically, because I mean it's the Osmo, and you can either. I mean, there are many different angles you can hold it at. I'm just curious to see where this goes. So earlier on, I was saying I stopped at a tree, and this is the tree that I stopped at the last time. right there. Gave a tree a high five, and I mean, this area just looks very, very bushy. I'm not sure where it leads to, but sounds a little quiet. Smells very good. I think there might be a park somewhere in there. I mean, in there it just looks so. It does not look built up. It's possible that it's just because of all the vegetation that's around here that I can't see. I can't see far enough, but I suspect that if I continue, this is how it's going to be for a very, very long distance. So, I mean, I'm going to walk a little bit more to see what it looks like. It's very possible that this trail will end, and then I'll just have to stop and turn back. It doesn't look like this will happen yet. So there might be some surprises. I might be pleasantly surprised to see that there's another town nearby that I just missed because I stopped too soon. The other thing is that I didn't take any money with me, so I can't really buy any water. And that's something I have to keep in mind. I mean, before I left for this walk, I had just eaten and I had just drank water. So I should be okay for quite a while. It looks like the trail has gotten a little bit smaller. Looks like this is one way. But on the other side of this wall, it's just vegetation for a good distance. Looks like there's something over there. I'm not sure what. This looks like a few sheds. I'm looking over the wall and I could see what looks like a barn. So it could be that there's a farm over there. Yes, folks, this is a very long video, so I hope you don't mind. Yeah, this is a farm. We're on the side of a farm. And who knows, we may be about to get into another residential area. I mean, on the other side of the wall, I can see quite a few cars parked. I'm seeing some buildings again. So we might be on the verge of entering another town. It says reduce speed now, so clearly I think this almost certainly says that there's another town coming up. And I can see houses over there behind that fence. Yes, guys, I should let you know that I do a lot of walking. I don't mind the walk. It's very enjoyable. When I was much younger, I'm sure you've seen my videos from St. Lucia. There were times when I would go on a walk and I would be walking for the entire day. And I mean for the entire day. So it isn't something that I'm not used to. And what else I should tell you is when I was younger, like when I was a child and stuff, like most of the places that I would need to go, I would walk there. We wouldn't drive. I mean, we couldn't drive because we didn't have a car. Yes, we didn't have a car, and if we had to go any place that's sufficiently far, and I'm talking 40, 50 miles plus, that's when we would take a bus and stuff. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's a battery problem right now. I think eventually I'll run out of battery. But if you look on the other side over there, there's a drive-through, there's a McDonald's, there might be a hotel or something. There's a little grove. Over here there's another hotel. Apparently we're still in Gosforth, because they call it the Gosforth Grand Hotel. Gosforth Park, Newcastle. Yeah, I just wanted to see what's around this side, and it looks like hotels, and we have some more of a residential area over there. Yeah, I don't know that I will go any further. There's a field, looks like a farm. I think that's where I'm going to call it for the day. Just gonna head back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a nice long walk. Hope you guys join me next time. Thanks everyone. Have a good evening.